Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 4 of C programming on the Mac. In this tutorial I am going to show you how to create a function, and the three parts to a function being the function prototype, calling a function, and defining a function. So if you've watched my last video, I explained that this main is a function, so it's the main function, and basically it's a container for all this code that's inside of it. So it's basically just a big storage container for a lot of code. So we can also make different functions within this. We don't have to just have this one main function and then a lot of code. We can make multiple functions inside our program. So we're going to start out void, and let's say I want to print a message to the console. Let's say print message. And so you're probably wondering, well, what's void? Void basically means that it has no return type, or sorry, void is a return type, and it just means you don't return anything. So for example, here we have int main, and that means it's going to return something. So in this case, it returns an integer of 0, and that's what int stands for. So this is known as the return type, the thing that's out front. So void print message, and then I'm going to make parameters, and it's going to say void inside of it, and basically that means that it's not going to take in any information either. So when you call it, it's just going to do whatever is inside of this method. So again, this is the return type, so it will not return any information back into the main, which calls it. So it will just run, do whatever it says to do, and that will be it. So this will make a lot more sense when we're done. Just bear with. So now if I go to call this function and just say print message like that, and semicolon at the end, and that is all you have to do to actually call the function within inside the main function here. So if I run this, I'm going to get an error message saying basically that the print message hasn't been defined. And that's right here, print message reference, basically saying it doesn't know what to do because I haven't told it what to do. So now for the last part of making a function, you have to define it. So you just repeat exactly what you did up here. So void print message, oops, I'm surprised it's not showing up, but print message, oops, void, and then now, like this function here, at the end, you can see we have a left bracket. So I go like that, I get my left bracket and my right one, and now I can define what's inside this method. So since it's a print message method, I'm just going to say, just to let you know, I'm going to switch between function and method because different languages use different things that mean exactly the same thing. So if I ever say method, it's the same thing as a function. So in this function, we're going to just do a printf statement, and message saying this is another function. And so now, when we go to run this, what it's going to go through, it's going to print this hello world, and then right after it prints that, it's going to go to the print message and say, oh, where's print message? So it's going to go all the way down here and execute the code in print message. So here's your example. Hello world, this is another function. So as you can see, that's how that works. Now you might be kind of wondering, well, why do we need to make a function? Why can't I just put this printf statement in here and instead of making all this extra random code? Well, the reasons, this is a fairly, it's not the best example. Usually if you make a function, it has a little more purpose than just printing a message. Usually it'll do a lot of different things. For example, if you want to do something like extremely complicated, then you can just define it all once, and then when you just call it anywhere else, you can call it as many times as you want. So for example, if I want to print this message 3 times, oops, crap, wrong button. If if I just hit print message, then I can print this 3 times. So save, and as you can see, it prints, or it runs this method 3 times. So that's basically functions. There's not too much to know for right now. It will get a little more complicated as we start learning about return types. But as a general rule, it just starts with a function prototype. You define what your function is going to look like, then you call the function in your method, and then you also have to define what the method or function does. So this has been functions. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like these tutorials, please subscribe to the channel and check out more lessons or the old lessons that you missed. Alright, see ya.